Bitcoin is a type of digital currency that exists purely online. Unlike physical money, Bitcoin has no coins or paper bills. It's often referred to as digital gold because, like gold, it's valuable, scarce, and can be traded without needing a bank or middleman. Since its creation in 2009 by an anonymous person or group called Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin has grown from a niche experiment into a global phenomenon. Today, people use Bitcoin as a store of value, a way to make international payments, or even as an investment. Bitcoin stands out because of three key features. Decentralization. Decentralization means that no single person, company, or government controls Bitcoin. Instead, it's powered by a network of computers called nodes, spread all over the world. This makes Bitcoin resistant to censorship, fraud, or interference from any one entity. For example, imagine you want to send money to a friend in another country. With traditional systems, you rely on banks, which might take days and charge high fees. With Bitcoin, the transaction happens directly between you and your friend, cutting out the middleman. Limited supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. This scarcity makes Bitcoin similar to precious metals like gold. Unlike traditional currencies, which governments can print more of, Bitcoin's supply is fixed and predictable. Fun fact, as of now, around 19 million Bitcoins have already been mined, leaving only 2 million left to be created. This makes Bitcoin increasingly rare over time. Borderless and open. Bitcoin doesn't care about borders. You can send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time, regardless of currency exchange rates or bank hours. It's also an open network. Anyone with an internet connection can use it. For example, a freelancer in India can receive payment in Bitcoin from a client in Canada within minutes, often at a lower cost than traditional payment methods. Bitcoin runs on a technology called blockchain. Blockchain is like a digital ledger, a record of all Bitcoin transactions. What makes it unique is that instead of being stored in one place, copies of the blockchain exist on thousands of computers worldwide. When you send Bitcoin, your transaction is grouped with others into a block. Each block is verified by the network to ensure it's legitimate. Once verified, the block is added to the chain of previous blocks, creating an unchangeable history of transactions. This process ensures that Bitcoin is secure, transparent, and tamper-proof. Transparency. Anyone can view the blockchain to verify transactions, but personal information remains private. Security. The decentralized nature of blockchain makes it almost impossible to hack or alter. For example, if someone wanted to change a transaction, they'd need to hack thousands of computers simultaneously, a virtually impossible task. Mining Bitcoin. Mining is the process that keeps the Bitcoin network running and secure. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems. Miners verify transactions by solving these math problems. Once they solve the problem, they add a new block of transactions to the blockchain. As a reward, they earn newly created Bitcoin. Mining Bitcoin is important because it ensures the security and integrity of the network. It also controls the release of new Bitcoin into circulation. Early miners could mine Bitcoin using regular computers, but today, mining requires specialized machines called ASICs because the process has become much more competitive. Every 4 years, the reward miners receive for adding a block is cut in half. This is called halving, and it ensures that Bitcoin's supply remains scarce. In 2009, miners earned 50 Bitcoin per block. Today, they earn just 6.25 Bitcoin. The next halving will reduce this to 3.125 Bitcoin. To store and use Bitcoin, you need a digital wallet. A wallet doesn't hold physical Bitcoin. Instead, it stores the cryptographic keys needed to access your Bitcoin on the blockchain. Public and private keys. public key is like your email address. You share it with others so they can send you Bitcoin. A private key is like your password. It gives you access to your Bitcoin. If you lose your private key, you lose access to your funds forever. Types of wallets. When it comes to storing Bitcoin, there are two main types of wallets: hot wallets and cold wallets. The main difference between them is whether or not they are connected to the internet, which affects both convenience and security. Hot wallets are connected to the internet and are convenient for quick access and transactions. However, because they are online, hot wallets are more vulnerable to hacking and malware. Examples of hot wallets include mobile wallets, desktop wallets, and web wallets. Cold wallets, on the other hand, are offline storage that isn't connected to the internet, making them more secure. Cold wallets are less vulnerable to online attacks, providing better security. Examples of cold wallets include hardware wallets, which are physical devices, or paper wallets, which are a printed or written record of your private key. While cold wallets are more secure, they are less convenient for quick transactions, and they are typically used for long-term storage and security. Bitcoin's value comes from several unique qualities. First, there is its scarcity. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist, and this limited supply makes it a valuable asset, especially as demand grows. Second, decentralization plays a significant role. Bitcoin isn't controlled by any government or bank, making it resistant to inflation or manipulation. Third, utility is another key factor. Bitcoin allows for fast, secure, and cheap global transactions, making it a practical choice for users worldwide. Finally, transparency and trust contribute to Bitcoin's value. Every Bitcoin transaction is recorded on the blockchain, creating a system that's open and verifiable, ensuring security and trustworthiness in the network. Bitcoin offers several advantages over traditional financial systems. First, borderless transactions are a major benefit. You can send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere, without worrying about bank fees or currency exchange rates. Second, censorship resistance is a key advantage. Governments or banks cannot block or freeze Bitcoin transactions, giving users more financial freedom. Third, financial inclusion is an important factor. Bitcoin offers an alternative for the 1.4 billion people worldwide who don't have access to traditional banking systems. Finally, security and transparency are built into the system. Blockchain technology ensures that Bitcoin transactions are secure, accurate, and tamper-proof. Despite its benefits, Bitcoin has its challenges. First, volatility is a key concern. Bitcoin's price can rise or fall dramatically in a short time. While this volatility creates opportunities for investors, it also poses risks. For example, in 2021, Bitcoin's price ranged from $30,000 to $69,000, highlighting its unpredictable nature. Second, security and scams are important issues. Bitcoin is digital, so users must be cautious. Phishing scams, fake wallets, and fraudulent investment schemes are common in the space. Third, energy usage is another challenge. Bitcoin mining consumes a significant amount of energy. While some miners use renewable energy, the environmental impact remains a concern. Finally, irreversibility is an important factor to consider. Bitcoin transactions cannot be reversed. If you send money to the wrong address or lose your private key, there's no way to recover it.